Mr. Kiesewetter, we've got this leaked information, claims that a pro-Ukrainian group blew up the Nord Stream pipelines. What do you make of that?
Well, this is not an information, it's a rumor. There's no proof at all. And we should be very careful with these pieces of information. Why? Last week, New York Times went around Berlin and informed about some information from the US Secret Services. Nevertheless, at that time, a race amongst journalists began in Germany, and they were, I would like to say, taken over by events. Therefore, we should be careful. These are rumors, there's no proof, and we should really wait for the General Attorney's assessment in Germany and for the Secret Services assessments. And I hope that the government is offering an information policy which is calming down the situation.
How surprised are you that details from a criminal investigation of this kind are being leaked to the media?
Well, I do not believe that this is really a criminal investigation regarding Nord Stream 2. It could also be that these are people who are fishing for explosive devices in the Baltic Sea. It could also be a false flag operation. It could be wrong traces. So we should not deviate from the main purpose that Ukraine is on the way to win the war and that Russia must lose. And all the other issues regarding Nord Stream 2, we should wait for really proved evidence and not mix this with our main goal. It's an information war. Our main goal, how to make Ukraine win.
Yeah, I understand your caution about details that are so far not confirmed, but it is clear there is an investigation going on. The German government says that this investigation has not yet produced results. How credible is that, given all these details that we've heard about?
Yeah, this is credible and not the wrong details. These details could also be aligned with wrong information, could be aligned with people who are looking for explosive devices in the Baltic Sea for terrorist reasons. So there is no proof at all. It could be a false flag, there could be wrong traces, and we should really listen to the government. They should make a more appropriate information policy, but they are true. It is really true. There is no further proof. It's an additional alternative information, but it is not the proven fact of that what really happened.
All right, this investigation, as you've said, is classified, it's secret, but nonetheless, people like you have a role in the German Parliament, overseeing the activities of intelligence services, for instance. Are you receiving reports? Are you getting this information, or are you just in the dark like everyone else?
I'm sure we are informed, and therefore I'm not allowed to report out of the secret body of our parliament. But therefore, I really ask you all to calm down, to be very prepared that there is an information warfare ongoing. So we should wait for the General Attorney's assessment. This will take several weeks, perhaps at least another 2 or 3 weeks. We should wait for the assessments of our secret services from the neighbor countries, and then we should bring all this information together. This is deviating from the main purpose, how to make Russia lose and Ukraine to win.
All right, the German defence minister, for instance, he has addressed some of these claims and he's played down the potential link with Ukraine. He's suggested, for instance, that this could be, as you mentioned, a false flag operation done by, for instance, Russia to make it look like Ukraine was involved. Do you share that sort of scepticism?
Sure. We should not exclude anything. But who has the main benefits out of this? That's Russia. Because we are now mixing false information, opinions, facts all together. And Russia is the aggressor. And we should not have any allegations against Ukraine. There's also a dementi from Ukraine. And the Nord Stream 2 was destroyed after Germany has stopped the receiving of Russian gas. So it's no topic any longer. What we need to find out is who was the actor, who was the originator, and what are the consequences. But not on the basis of assumptions, but on the basis of facts. And we have no facts.
Well, you have some facts, but they're just not in the public domain at the moment. The Russians have actually spoken about this. The Kremlin says that this probably couldn't have been done, the blowing up of Nord Stream couldn't have been done without state support. If it did turn out that Ukraine, perhaps even the Ukrainian government, was somehow behind this, what do you think Germans would make of that? Could it affect support for the Ukrainian war effort?
I'm really concerned. You are promulgating wrong information and you are trying to bring assumptions as facts. This is not appropriate, really.
Well, I'm asking
and
a
I really
question.
would like,
yeah.
No, it is also not a true question because you build your question on not proven facts. And I really would ask the audience, calm down, wait, we need this time. And I'm really concerned, and you see it also in my voice and in my mood, but we should not follow the Russian way of conduct, how to move these things. We should wait. We should be patient. We should be calm because the results need a proper and really well-proven investigation. And it is really ill-advised that last week, before the visit of our Chancellor, the American services informed New York Times, and the aim was that the German investigative journalism bring all on the table they have. And United States succeeded. Now we are in a turmoil and we are just perceiving the consequences of the way that United States wanted to urge Germany to bring everything on the table they knew just 2 days before of the visit of the Chancellor. And now our journalists try to bring on the table to not lose the competition about this information warfare. So we really should step back, look on the meter level, and then reassess the situation.
All right, let me just ask you more generally then, the lack of information and the lack of detail has fueled speculation. I think you've acknowledged that and is fueling conspiracy theories. Do you understand the public's frustration? They want to know what happened.
And my frustration is that our government has no clear communication strategy. The communication strategy must be wait. We have no proven investigation results. Wait also and be aware we are in an information warfare. So we all should be skeptic with any information we receive unless the general attorney has assessed them. So it will take another time. It will take weeks probably. And we should not fill speculations and weaken our support for Ukraine or weaken our cohesion inside NATO and European Union.
Finally, Mr. Kiesewetter, how confident are you that we will ever find out, or you will ever find out, who the culprit was?
I'm very confident, but it takes time. We really need time for that because there are a huge number of ships in the region or have been there who have not used their identification devices. So there will be some surprises in the future, but it will not comfort those who now try to allegate or to attack Ukraine in this context. So I'm really confident we will get a true result within the next weeks.
Roderich Kiesewetter, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for your excellent questions.